BIM Product Management. From the Product tab, we can create the hierarchy of the products, where we have 3 levels of categories. So summary group will be the head, example food, beverage. Report category will be a subcategory, example appetizers, salads. And product type can be a subcategory as well, like hot appetizers, cold appetizers. And product setup is from where we're going to create our products. Initially, we can upload our products using Excel, but later on, to create manual product, to create a summary group, we can click on summary group, new, and create a new summary group. And after, we can create our report categories by clicking on new and linking this new category to our summary group, which we already created in the previous section. And of course, we need to tick the taxes if applicable. From this page, we can also allocate where do you want this category to print, on which printer, in the kitchen printer. And from where do we need the stock to deduct when we sell any item under this category? From the kitchen, or from which location? And creating a product type will be by clicking new and adding the product type like hot appetizers and save it. Moving to product setup. From the product setup page, we'll be able to create any kind of product just by clicking on the new button. It will ask you about if you're creating a sales item or inventory item or sub-recipe. So what is it? I'm gonna say it's a sales item. Again, the system will ask you, is it stockable like a bottle of water? It's a sales item and stock at the same time. So you can say yes, or else you can say no. I will create a chicken escalope platter test, which is under main course and which I'm selling for 100 dirhams by each, by portion. And then I'm gonna click save. I will create a new inventory item, which is chicken breast test. It's under category of poultry or ingredients or meat, and I buy it per kg and I use it in my recipes per grams. And here I want to highlight that if later on you're buying a pack of 5 kg, this is available and you can use conversions. I will save it. Where do we do inventory for this chicken breast? In the kitchen. And we can add the manual cost initially like 12 dirhams per kg. And then we can save it. I'm gonna create a new item as well, which is an inventory item, and I will call it escalope sauce PRD. This is a sub recipe which is under the production items, and I prepare it per liter and I use it in my recipes per ml. And in 1 liter we have 1000 ml. Save. Where do we do inventory for it? In the kitchen as well. So this escalope is a PRD item that has a recipe. Add ingredients. What do we use in it? We use oil, for example, 50 ml. We use salt, 20 grams. We use pepper, 100 grams, and so on. So this recipe is for 1 liter of escalope sauce PRD. And now we will go back to the platter which we already created initially. Chicken escalope platter. Product recipe. What are we using in it? Add ingredients. We are using chicken breast test for 100 grams, which will lose 20% of its weight after defrosting and cleaning. And we are using the escalope sauce, which we created recently, 20 ml. And so on.
Based on my recipe, my cost is 6 dirhams. The system can help you to adjust your cost. So if I want my cost to be 17%, so you have to sell it for 35 dirhams. And the same item, chicken escalope, can have different recipes based on the order type. Example, for dine-in, without packaging. For delivery, with packaging. And as per the allocated selling price, I'm doing a profit of 94 dirhams currently. This item can be linked to a question group, example modifier. So when I click this item, I want the system to ask me about the temperature. How do you want it to be? Well done, rare. So it will ask you, so you can link here, new modifier, and you can add what are the questions that you want to be asked when you punch this item, and you save it. And here now we already allocated this question to this item. Print channel, where do you want this item to print? Stock pooling, from where you want the stock to deduct when you sell this item. Course type, you can add the course type as well, like main course, dessert, and then based on that, the sequence of the order printed in the kitchen will be based on the course type. Product details, from where we can add the Arabic description on the bill, which is mandatory. So in this part, we can add Arabic description. We can add loyalty point if you want to upsell this item for the loyalty program. Preparation time, so this is for the KDS function. We have a kitchen monitor screen which is gonna highlight for you the delays of the orders in the kitchen. Expiry date, like sell before, in order to get a notification as discussed in the beginning of the video. We can create a specific menu for a specific period where it will be deactivated after this date. We can create set combo products, example set menu items, where you can select 2 appetizers, 2 salads. Stock center is an option to check, for example, what do we have stock availability of the 7-Up. We have 45 cartons on the bar, and what should be the minimum and what should be the maximum, and we can filter by location. Other information, from which suppliers we are buying the 7-Up, different cost by supplier, and all the movement done on the product, in and out, sales, purchase, waste, inventory, everything. And finally, you can define here the items where you are doing a daily inventory or weekly inventory or monthly inventory, in order to filter later when you're doing a physical inventory and to get a list of those items separately. You have a search where you can do an advanced search. I want to search in the category of beverages and in the category of cocktails, and it will give you all the items under this category. Product permission, if you want to give a permission for a specific product to a specific role. Like this product cannot be used by cashier, but it can be used by the staff manager. And you can filter by category as well. Replace ingredients. We're using the broccoli in all these recipes, so we can replace them in one click by another item. Weighing scale functionality can be also done from this part, like where you can allocate the product which has weight and generate the barcodes for it. Product special, it's a calendar where you can allocate on a daily basis what are the specials that you have, and this calendar is accessible from the POS.